There's someone you know, someone who almost never posts. No selfies, no vacation photos, no life updates. If you searched their profile, you'd probably think they had a boring life. Maybe they're lonely, maybe they don't have many friends, maybe nothing exciting ever happens to them. That's exactly what everyone thought about Sara. But they were wrong, because while everyone else was busy showing the world they were living, Sara was simply living. And by the end of this story, you might question everything social media has taught you about happiness. Sara's profile looked almost abandoned. Months without a post. No stories, no check-ins, no perfectly edited photos. To anyone scrolling by, she looked invisible. People created stories about her without ever speaking to her. She must be struggling. She probably doesn't go anywhere. I almost forgot she existed. Funny, isn't it? How quickly we mistake silence for sadness. Because today, we've been taught that if people can't see your life must not be worth seeing. But reality was telling a completely different story. The next weekend, Sara stood on a quiet beach, watching the sun disappear beneath the horizon. No photo, no video, just silence. A few days later, she laughed with friends over coffee for hours. No selfie, no story. Later that month, she traveled to a beautiful city. She admired old streets, watched strangers pass by, listened to musicians playing on the corners. Still, her phone stayed in her pocket. Not because she wanted to hide her life, because she didn't want to interrupt it. While everyone else was collecting content, Sara was collecting memories. And that's a difference most people never notice. Psychologists have long observed that human beings naturally seek acceptance and belonging. It's part of being human. There's nothing wrong with sharing a happy moment. The danger begins when sharing becomes more important than experiencing. When a beautiful sunset feels incomplete until it's posted. When dinner gets cold because everyone is taking photos. When happiness quietly asks, will people like this? Psychologists often describe this as the difference between external validation and internal validation. External validation depends on attention. Internal validation depends on peace. One says, I matter because people noticed me. The other says, I matter even if nobody does. The people who constantly chase attention often become prisoners of it. The people who no longer need attention discover something far more valuable. Freedom. Sara never disappeared. She simply stopped performing. She stopped measuring memories by likes, stopped comparing her life to carefully edited highlights, stopped asking strangers to confirm her happiness. And something unexpected happened. She became more present, more grateful, more alive. Not because social media is bad, but because her life no longer depended on being seen. Maybe you've judged someone because they rarely post. Maybe someone has judged you. But silence doesn't always mean loneliness. Sometimes it means peace. Sometimes confidence is so quiet. The internet mistakes it for emptiness. So here's a question worth thinking about. If nobody could ever see your life online, would you still live it the same way? Because perhaps the richest life isn't the one everyone watches. It's the one you never needed to prove existed. If this story changed the way you think, comment private below. Subscribe to Emorveil, where every story reveals the hidden psychology behind everyday life.